Let us see RC high pass filter now. As we have seen so far RC low pass filter, the same procedure for this RC high pass filter. Same, first we'll derive the transfer function, second we'll find out step response, and then pulse response, and then square response, next ramp, and then sinusoidal response of the RC high pass filter. Okay, so now let us find out the transfer function. So before going to transfer function, we have to see that what RC high pass filter is. As there are only two combinations in RNC circuit, in RC low pass filter, the capacitor takes resistor's position and the resistor takes the capacitor position. In general, we use capacitor at input to block the DC level that is coming into the circuit. That's why this capacitor C is called as blocking capacitor, as well as this is connected in series. So this is called as series capacitor also. So this is the construction of high pass filter. So what is the frequency response of high pass filter? So far we know that if h of f is the transfer function, modulus h of f, high pass allows only high frequencies and rejects low frequencies. Okay, so from here it allows, if till here it blocks. So we'll get the lower cutoff frequency here, we'll get FL here. Okay, this is the RC high pass network. Now we are going to derive the transfer function. So how we have derived the transfer function? We have applied KVL, we have applied Laplace transform, finally we have obtained V naught of S by V input of S. One thing we should keep in mind is low pass filter is somewhat lengthy and low pass filter needs more steps, but high pass filter from transfer function to sinusoidal response, everything, this is very easy in deriving. Number of steps is also somewhat less. Okay, so now apply KVL. Vi of t is equal to 1 by c integral I of t dt plus r into I of t. Equation 1. V naught of t is equal to r into I of t. Equation 2. Okay, so now apply Laplace transform to equation 1 and equation 2. So first apply to equation 1, V input of t will become V input of S 1 by Cs I of S plus R into I of S. So 1 by Cs plus R into I of S. Keep this as equation 3. Next, so for equation 2, this will be V naught of S is equal to R into I of S. What is I of S? V naught of S by R. Treat this as equation 4. Now substitute equation 4 in equation 3. V input of S is equal to R plus 1 by Cs into I of S is equal to V naught of S by R. That I am going to substitute V naught of S by R. Okay, so now 1 plus SRC divided by SRC into V naught of S is equal to V input of S. Yeah. what we need is V naught of S by V input of S. This V naught of S by V input of S, if V naught of V input of S comes into denominator, this fraction will go to left side of the equation and will get reversed. So SRC by 1 plus SRC. This is the transfer function. This is G of S or H of S. You can call it in any way. This is the transfer function of the high pass filter. You compare with the low pass filter, this is somewhat less in length. Okay. So now G of S we have to change this into G of F, right? By S is equal to J omega we know, and omega is equal to 2 pi f. So in S we have to substitute J into 2 pi f. How can I write this? 1 by 1 plus 1 by J into 2 pi RC. Okay, 2 pi RC into F. So I can call this 1 by 2 pi RC as FL. Let FL is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC. Then G of F is equal to 1 by 1 plus FL by JF, that equal to 1 by 1 minus J into FL by F. Okay, this is the transfer function of the high pass filter. Also phi of F can be written as tan inverse imaginary part by real part, FL by F. G of S, G of F, phi of F. Okay, this is the transfer function of our high pass filter. Let us see response of RC high pass filter to the step signal. So as we know, the step 1 is definition of input signal. This is the step signal. Vi of t is mathematically Vi of t is equal to V for t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 else. Okay, so now the second step is mapping input to RC high pass filter. This is definition of input signal. Okay. This V naught of t which we don't know, so this is we are going to find out. In step 3 is analysis. Okay, this won't be as lengthy as our RC low pass filter. This will be having some finite step, as we have seen low pass filter, so the analysis of high pass filter will also be somewhat easy. Okay, this is the circuit. Apply KVL to the circuit. Vi of t is equal to 1 by t integral I of t dt plus r into I of t. Okay, this is equation 1, and V naught of t is equal to r into t, equation 2. Second one, Laplace transform to input. So Vi of t is equal to V, we have seen this. So whenever we apply Laplace transform to that, Vi of S will be V by S. Equation number 3, keep it aside. Now Laplace transform to equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so Vi of S is equal to, see here, this is the equation 1. So Vi of S is equal to 1 by Cs integral I of S plus R into I of S. 1 by Cs I of S plus R into I of S. I of S into R plus 1 by Cs. And what is Vi of S? This is V by S. Keep this as equation 4. And what is V naught of S? V naught of S is equal to R into I of S from equation 2. Here this is the equation 2. V naught of T is equal to R into I of T. From this one, I of S is equal to V naught of S by R. Substituting equation 5 in equation 4. V by S is equal to V naught of S by R into R plus 1 by Cs. Can I write this? V naught of S by SRC into 1 plus SRC. So V by S is equal to V naught of S into 1 plus SRC by SRC. Yes will get cancelled. V naught of S is equal to VRC by 1 plus SRC. VRC by S plus 1 by RC into RC. I took RC as common. So cancel RC and RC. V by S plus 1 by RC. That is in compatible form to apply inverse Laplace transform, right? So now apply inverse Laplace transform. This V naught of S will become V naught of T, that equal to V by S plus 1 by RC, L inverse of V constant that will come outside. This is in the form of 1 by S plus A. So e power minus AT. So V naught of T is equal to V e power minus T by RC. This is the output of RC high pass filter for step input. Okay. So if you observe here, this is exponentially decaying signal. So how output comes? Dotted line always represent input. V into e power minus T by RC. E power minus T by RC is exponentially decaying signal from V. So this is V naught of T is equal to V into e power minus T by RC. This is the step response of your RC high pass filter. Now let us see the response of RC high pass filter to pulse input. As we have 4 steps in analysis, the step 1 is the definition of input signal. We know that the pulse signal is the limited version of unit step signal. Here this is the pulse signal and this is the mathematical representation of the pulse signal. Vi of t is equal to magnitude V for 0 to Tp time interval and 0 else. Okay. So in 0 to Tp interval, the magnitude is constant as V. Okay, this is the first step. So second step will be mapping our input to high pass filter. So mapping your input to high pass filter means here I am giving my input to high pass filter. Now the third step is analysis. Like we have done in RC low pass filter, the same procedure will follow here. Okay. So what will be the same procedure means in analysis? I am drawing the input signal here just for reference. We have to analyze at 3 time intervals: 0 less than t less than tp, at t is equal to tp, t greater than tp. Okay. So now let us see 0 less than t less than tp. This is the time interval. In this time interval, the input signal is almost step signal. So there will be no confusion here. The response is same as step signal. So V01 of t is equal to, here the response of RC high pass filter to step will be V into e power minus t by RC, which is a exponentially decaying signal. Okay, parallelly I'll draw output waveform here. Okay, this is my input V tp. So from V it decays. Okay, so next at t is equal to tp. Here the decaying is continuously growing here. Okay, it is decaying towards 0 0. At t is equal to tp, it reaches to a value called vp. Okay, from this vp it will fall to a voltage called minus vp, because as the capacitor won't allow the sudden changes because of this time limitation here, it falls from vp to minus vp. So v0 of t is equal to, we can write vp only. Okay, so t greater than tp, what will happen here? Here the capacitor is charged by taking input, so the capacitor has to discharge towards 0. So from here it starts discharging towards 0. This is the response of RC high pass filter to pulse input. Only 3 points: at 0 less than t less than tp, t equal to tp, and t greater than tp. So how can we write t greater than tp? V0 of t is equal to minus v into, if you observe, this is exponentially increasing signal towards 0. So I can write minus 1 minus e power minus, the time period is t minus tp, that time period that we are neglecting to 0 to tp. So t minus tp by RC. This is the response of RC high pass filter to pulse input. Okay, first 0 less than t less than tp, at t equal to tp, and t greater than tp. And the shape of this waveform will change as per the time constants. If time constant is low, it somewhat differs. It is high, somewhat differs. If it is moderate, it somewhat differs. Okay, that we can see later.